Clayton Hodges. Mr. Hodges, you're charged with failure to give information upon striking a highway fixture. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Fire hold up. What happens when a 2 a.m. joyride turns into a legal nightmare that could cost someone their freedom? We're about to witness Judge Fleischer absolutely demolish a defendant who thought he could play fast and loose with public safety. Clayton Hodes is facing what seems like a simple hit-and-run charge, striking a tree and causing $2,700 in damages. But here's where it gets insane. This guy has 3 open cases, including a DWI, and he's about to learn why showing up to court with that kind of record is like walking into a lion's den covered in steak sauce. The judge is about to drop the hammer so hard, you'll feel it through your screen. This is what real accountability looks like in a courtroom.
On October 5th, 2024, officers responded to a criminal mischief call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officers made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated he woke up, realized his tree had been ran into, checked his surveillance, and observed the defendant's motor vehicle collide into a tree traveling at a high rate of speed. The defendant appeared to get out of the motor vehicle, walk in front of the motor vehicle, and then proceed to get back inside the motor vehicle. The officer observed tire mark damage in the landscape leading up to the tree, damage to bricks around the tree, and damage to the tree itself. Damage was approximately $200 for the brick and grass and $2,500 for the tree.
Tell me, what time of day or night was this? Is this in the middle of the night? Do we know that alcohol or any kind of drugs or anything played a factor in this?
This took place at approximately 2 in the morning, and one moment I can see if there's any alcohol involved.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I don't see any, Your Honor.
Let me ask you this. What kind of priors?
Your Honor, he has previous, well, actually, I believe he still has open cases in Galveston at 2024 with unknown dispositions, a DWI, collision causing damage to a motor vehicle, and a UCW out of Galveston.
Just 3 open cases in Galveston?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bomb boom. There it is. Did you catch that bombshell? This isn't just about hitting a tree at 2 a.m. anymore. We got 3 open cases, including a DWI and an unlawful carrying of a weapon charge. The judge's entire demeanor just shifted. And if you know anything about courtrooms, when a judge starts digging into your criminal history like this, you're about to have a very bad day. Think about it. He's already facing potential jail time for this incident. And now the judge discovers he's got a pattern of dangerous behavior? The prosecution didn't even need to mention alcohol. But with a 2 a.m. crash and an open DWI case, connect the dots, people. This is exactly why judges check criminal histories. It reveals who's truly a danger to public safety. Watch what happens next, because this judge is about to go nuclear.
Mr. Haddad, did you see this? We're talking about Mr. Hodges here.
Mr. Hodges, Judge, let me check.
He has an open DWI, UCW, and perhaps something else. Also, Alex, if you can run the license as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just checking the TCIC, it looks like there are 3 pending cases open.
What's the third one besides DWI, UCW? What was the other one?
Collision involving damage to a vehicle, approximately $200.
I'm taking off.
It looks like it is their Galveston's version of an FSGI. It's just called.
Now we have another one.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Hodges, I take public safety extremely serious. And if I find that you become a danger to my public here in Harris County, I'm telling you now, I'm going to light you up. Do you understand?
High voltage. I'm going to light you up. Did this judge just threaten go scorched earth on this defendant? Absolutely. And here's why this matters. Judge Fleischer isn't playing games. He's stripping away driving privileges completely, imposing a 9 p.m. curfew like this guy's a teenager, and threatening contempt charges with additional jail time for every violation. But here's the kicker. Those 3 cases in Galveston, the judge knows it's a ticking time bomb. Once Galveston finds out about this case, They'll likely revoke all his bonds and issue warrants. This defendant is literally one traffic stop away from going to jail on 4 different charges. The judge's strategy here is brilliant. He's creating so many restrictions that if Hodes violates any of them, he's toast. GPS monitoring, random drug tests, no alcohol. This is essentially jail without bars. The question is, will this guy actually comply, or is he about to make the worst decision of his life?
I am taking away your privilege to drive. And you will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me that you're not going to drive. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? I am also giving you a curfew so that you are not out in the middle of the night. The other thing is this, is that you have 3 open cases in Galveston. It's only a matter of time before they learn about them, and when they do, they're going to revoke all of those bonds and issue 3 warrants for your arrest. So, as it stands now, do not drive, and I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm going to test you like crazy. If I find that you're using, I'm going to revoke your bond, deem you a public danger, and I'm going to make your bond so high that your head will just combust. Do you understand? GPS monitor, curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., waive the fee, no drugs, no alcohol, random urinalysis, and no driving. What do you do for a living, Mr. Hodges?
I'm an electrician.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. Heed this warning. If you drove here, you may not drive home. And the worst possible thing you can do at this time is get into a car and drive, because if you do, you're going to stay with me for quite a while. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. You will get to Victoria sign a reset, then you'll get with pretrial, and then we'll see you later. When you come back, have a lawyer, Mr. Hodges. Don't be a danger to my public. Do you understand?
Sure.
Direct hit, so let's break down what just happened here. Clayton Hodes walked into court thinking he was dealing with a simple property damage case, hitting a tree at 2 a.m. and causing $2,700 in damages. But Judge Fleischer uncovered a massive pattern of dangerous behavior with 3 open cases, including DWI and weapons charges. The judge's response? Total lockdown. No driving privileges whatsoever. GPS monitoring. 9 p.m. curfew. No alcohol or drugs with random testing. And the threat of bond revocation hanging over his head like a sword. The most powerful moment? When the judge said, "I'm going to make your bond so high that your head will just combust." That's a judge who's seen enough repeat offenders to know when someone needs a reality check. This case shows exactly how quickly your past can catch up with you in court, and why judges take public safety deadly serious. One bad decision at 2 a.m. has now snowballed into a complete loss of freedom, even while out on bond. If this case shocked you as much as it shocked us, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment below. Do you think the judge went too far or not far enough? And if you want to see more explosive courtroom breakdowns where judges lay down the law, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our next video. Share this with someone who needs to see what real consequences look like. We'll see you in the next one. Balance scale fire.